Today we're going to teach you how to replace a broken screen on an ASUS laptop, model K501 UX-AH71.
So this laptop has a small bump on the front, which actually made the LCD leak, which I'm gonna show now. So as you can see, the screen is not really how I would like it to be. So after googling some videos, I figured out it's actually quite easy to replace an ASUS screen. For that, we're going to first remove those screws to have access to the battery. Remove the battery to perform everything safely. Then we're separating the screen protection area to be able to access the screen, removing the screen and getting the new one installed. I got my screen from laptopscreen.com. I like their service. They delivered pretty quickly in my opinion. So I think it worked just fine. Let's see. So as you can see here, we have the model for the laptop. This is the one I used to find out which screen I should be using. And to actually do the repair, we're using some pliers just in case, a small Phillips screwdriver, and a sharp knife for this screen protection. So this is pretty much straightforward, just a matter of removing the screws to access the battery. Help me with that, it's actually a best pick if I'm not mistaken. You could just use any plastic instrument, kind of leverage here. I would recommend against using metal tools because it might actually scratch something in the border. So I've done this so it's be a bit easier. So I'm just gonna insert the pick here, and then I'm gonna slide all the way through the side here. And it's kind of pain to do that, but it's not that hard. Just slide and a little twist so it will open, and there you go. So the beginning is the hardest part, the first kind of insertion, then it should be easy. And it's a good idea to be precautious with that, so don't have any troubles when trying to reconnect. So now I'm coming up on this side, so once again, just insert and twist a little bit. There you go. So this more here. That's still a little bit here. That's that. So there's actually nothing on the back side, so you can just completely remove the back cover. And I've removed the 4 screws that were attached to the battery. I removed the plug on the battery. I'm just gonna lift this up now, and it should be coming straight off. Once again, watch for this little wire here. And now we flip over and go for the screen. A small screwdriver with a flathead. So I'm inserting this in between this, in the case, metallic and black parts. So I'm inserting this and just pushing this inside so it actually separates. It's not that much different from what we did on the back plate here. So I'm just running this over. And I'm actually going to use the same picker I used before, as I don't want to use any kind of this metallic thing I'm using. Here you go. Here you go. It seems that some computers have a problem with the bottom, so I'm going to be pretty cautious with that. I don't want to connect this if I don't have to. A little bit more. right there. Okay. Let's take a look how it is. So I can see there are some screws on the top and on the bottom, which I have to remove. So I can remove the screen. Let's do that now. So I'm opening now the packaging where the new OLED came. There you go. So I can see here the connection. Here's the connection. So we can see there the connector, which we want to unconnect. This little tape here. Right, there it is. So here's the old screen. I have to figure it out. And let me just show the bump here. So that's the bump, the cause of all the issues. And now inserting the new screen. So that's how it goes. So first I'm gonna connect the plate. Okay. And this might be a little tricky. Then I put a little piece of tape here to hold the whole thing together. And the connection looks good. So let's put it in place here. Okay, then remove this little guy here. So I finally have closed everything up. I'm just testing. This is just a first dead pixel test I found on YouTube. There are no signs of dead pixels so far, which is a good thing. The screen does look a little bit different. The color seems a bit colder. Doesn't really bother me, but just a quick comment. And we can see here there's a small bump that remained after we kind of bended this to access the screws on the corner. So that's something which definitely watch out when you're doing this at home.